Hey martial arts family, welcome back to Takedowns. We're on week 8 B-Day, so what that actually means is there's not a whole bunch of takedowns left. You've already done them all. You should have last class been able to go through your graduation, video yourself, submit it, all that kind of good stuff. So if you did that, you're in the right place. If you have not and you are planning on graduating, you need to go back to our last class, watch that, shoot your graduation video, and send it to us. Today we're kind of doing some extra fun bonus stuff because hypothetically you've already done all your takedowns, you've practiced, you've studied, you've refined them. We did mock graduation, and then you did your real graduation, you already sent that in. If that's the case, then you're in the right spot. Otherwise, make sure you go back to last class to shoot those videos. Today, we're going to be talking about our next block. We're kind of in a weird transition block. Next block is combinations. So we're going to talk about our combinations just a little bit today, kind of give you some bonus moves. That way you're a step ahead of everyone else when we start on that in our next class. Okay? So first thing before we do that is we have to get all warmed up. We're going to do a little bit of jumping today. So I want you to, we're going to work starting at jumping as high as we can. So if you jump this high, that's great. If you jump this high, that's great. I just want you to jump as high as you can. When we're jumping, we want to try and jump without noodle legs. We want our knees to come up just the best that you can. Okay? So we're going to try every time we jump, we're going to key up. Just give me your best jump, just as high as you can. Nothing too crazy. Don't need to touch the ceiling, because I'm not going to. Ready? And jump. Key up. Good. Ready? And jump. Key up. Good. Make sure you're following along with us. Ready? And jump. Key up. Good. We've got 2 more. Ready? And jump. Key up. And 1 more. Ready? Go. Key up. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do our riding stance hop. So the way that works, I want you to find a spot on the floor. I'm going to take kind of this square mat right here. You're going to open your feet up, toes facing the front, knees bent, back up straight. Okay, so this is our riding stance. What we're going to do is we're going to jump, knees come in, and we're going to shoot them back out. We're going to land in our riding stance. So watch me first. Back into our riding stance. Now I don't know if you can hear it, but we want to try not slam too much. We want to try and land like a cat. Nice and quiet. Okay, let's try it. Ready? We're going to do 3 of them. Ready? And 1. Key up. Good. Ready? 2. Key up. And 1 more. Ready? And go. Key up. Yep. Excellent. Okay, go ahead and relax. You can shake your legs out. We're going to try and do a 180. So that means we're going to start this way. We're going to jump. We're going to spin. And we're going to land this way. Okay? We're going to try and get all the way around. Now I've got a nice little spot where I can see. So I'm going to try and get my feet from here to here. If you don't have lines or anything, that's totally fine. You just do the best you can. All right? We're going to go one way, and then we're going to go back around the other way. So we're doing 2 total. Ready? Just get in your riding stance. Back up straight. Toes to the front, all that good stuff. And go. Yep, yeah. Good. 1 more time. Ready? And go. Yep. Excellent. Very good. Our last kind of hop we're going to talk about are chamber hops. So first thing we need to talk about is our chambers, really. Our chamber, most of us already know, but we're going to talk about this a little bit in our combinations block coming up, is how we do our kicks. We have a chamber, an extension, a refold. So I have a chamber, extension, and refold. And so we're going to be practicing our chamber. I want you to pick a kick, either front kick, a roundhouse, something like that. I'm going to do front kick. Maybe you could do a side kick, whatever. We're going to get our chamber and want it to be as perfect as we can. So my knee is up nice and high. My foot is pushed out. My toes are pulled back. Okay? Let me see your chamber. So pick your kick. Could be maybe roundhouse, side kick, front kick. I want to see your best chamber. We're going to try and balance. Just keep those hands up. We want to make it as good as we can. We don't want it flopping down here. It's not a very good chamber. That's the best kick you can do from there. Good. Let's switch feet. Make sure you got your good balance, good posture, hands up. Very sharp. Okay, now we're going to do just a couple of hops. So we're going to find just a little area where we can hop. It doesn't have to be super long or anything. We're going to pick your chamber up and we're going to hop. And when we hop, we want to keep it up. So it's going to look something like that. If you're doing a side kick, maybe it'll look a little bit more sideways, but it's the same kind of idea. What we don't want is as we're jumping for our leg to kind of fall away. We want to try and make that chamber as best as it can be. That way, if there's a bad guy in front of us, we can kick it out, or if there's not, we can hop again. Okay? So go ahead and pick up your chamber. And we're just gonna hop down. When we get down, we're gonna switch feet and we're gonna hop back. Ready? And go. Nice little hops. Remember, chamber up. Good. And then you can switch feet and come back. Your legs should be getting a little bit tired. Good. And break. Excellent. I think we are all warmed up. Let's go ahead and find a spot. Let's do some forward circles. Nice big circles with your hands. And backward circles. Very sharp and in and out. Very good. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're gonna grab your elbow, pull it behind your head, and you're gonna push back with your head and your neck. You should be stretching all the way down here. This chunk of your arm. Good, let's try the other way. Excellent. All right, go ahead and open your feet up just a little bit. And we're gonna touch. So this is 1 and 2. And you're gonna put your hands and fists right by your belt. 3 and 4. Let's give it a try. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Okay. Feet together. We're gonna breathe in, so hands are gonna go up. Let me see, breathe in through your nose. And breathe out and reach down. Good, we're just gonna hang out there. If you need to grab your pants or hug your legs, that's great. If you can touch your toes, that's awesome. Maybe you can touch the ground if you can. Maybe you can try and get your palms on the ground. I'm still working on that one. But even if you can do that, maybe you can get the backs of your hands on the ground. I definitely can't do that one yet. But if I practice, I'll get better. Good. Let's go ahead and squat down for our sumo stretch. You're gonna push your knees out. Why don't you try and keep your back up straight, using our forearms to just push those knees. Should feel on the insides of your thighs a little bit. We're gonna stick one foot out. So hands are gonna go down, stick a foot out. Hand goes on either side. So I got one here, keep my balance. I'm gonna pull these toes back. We're gonna try and reach your chest down to your knee. Good. If you need a little extra stretch, you can always push out on this leg as well. But this is our main focus. Good. When we switch, we're gonna keep our feet right where they are. We're just gonna switch our body weight. So my hands go in front and switch. Same thing, one hand on either side. Toes pulled back and we're reaching down to that knee, trying to touch our chest down to our leg. Good. Next up is our S stretch. So you can go ahead and have a seat. One leg's going in front, one leg's going behind, like you're making an S with your legs. Body's up straight, turn towards that knee. You're gonna melt down on top of it. Again, we're trying to get your chest down to your leg. It's kind of our ideal situation. Good. Let's go the other way. Now, if any of these stretches are like your favorite stretch, please feel free to go back, do them again. We're moving pretty quick. We're just trying to get warmed up and stretched out. We're not really getting super flexible by doing this because we're moving pretty quick. But if you spend a lot of time in these, then you'll definitely get more flexible. Good posture, down to that knee. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Excellent job. Both feet up in front. Last stretch is butterfly. So both feet in for butterfly. Flap your wings. Roll your head, neck around. And other way. And nose down to your toes. Reach, reach, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Excellent job. We're gonna stand up, super speed, nice, confident. Hands behind your back. Yes, sir. Let's try. Ready? And stand up.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Let me see Chewy stance. Hands, feet together, and bow. In our bonus today, we're gonna kind of preview some of the techniques that we're gonna be working on in our next block, which is combination. So we're gonna run through a combination together. It's actually one of the ones that you'll need to know for graduation next time. And then we're gonna touch on our new form just a little bit as well, so you can kind of get a jump start on everyone for the next class. So we're gonna jump into our guarding stance, nice confident kias. Ready? And go.
Yep.
Perfect. So we're gonna start with a back fist. Our combination, well, I'll tell you here, let's get all the pieces. Back fist to start. So we're gonna point our elbow at our target, making a fist, but this time instead of hitting with our knuckles facing this way, we're gonna turn them. We're still hitting with the same knuckles, but it's coming sideways. So point your elbow at your target, back fist out, bring it back, and set it down. When you're back fisting, it's kind of like we're hitting the side of somebody's headgear. Our other hand is still up, still in our guarding stance. So your back fist comes out, back fist, bring it back, set it down. Let's try it nice and slow. We're gonna do 3, slow, medium, fast. Back fist can be incredibly fast, but let's start slow. Wanna make sure it's perfect. Ready, 1, so elbow, back fist, bring it back, set it down. Ready, 2, and 3. Let's go as fast as we can. Ready, go. Yeah. Excellent. Switch feet.
Yeah.
Same thing. Elbow, back fist, bring it back. Ready, 1. Good. 2. We're gonna go faster. And 3 is gonna be lightning speed. Ready, go.
Yeah.
Excellent. Switch feet. Next up in our combo is going to be a step-up side kick. So we're in our guarding stance. When we're doing our step-up kicks, I'm not doing a front leg, I'm not doing a back leg, I'm doing a step up. So my back foot steps up to my front leg, okay? So you're going to step up to it, good posture, hands up. Now our front leg is going to kick. We don't have to do any weight distribution or weight shifting because our front leg's already ready to go. We're going to pick it up, kick it out, bring it back, and set it down. And remember what side kick we have, sideways foot, toes are pulled back, and we're hitting with our heel. Let's try it. We're gonna go slow, medium, and fast. Ready, 1, so step up, chamber, extension, refold, very good. 2 is a little bit faster, and 3, super speed. Ready, go. Yeah. Excellent, switch feet.
Yes.
Same deal, let's try it, slow, medium, fast, and 1. Step up, remember toes twist, kick it out, bring it back, and set it down. We don't want to step up here and then have to try and bring it all the way over. That's one nice thing about our step up. We're going to pre-set up our toes. Ready, 2. Good, and last one, ready, and go. Yeah. Excellent, switch feet. And last one is turn back kick, which you guys are already super familiar with, so we're just going to do it real quick. Slow, medium, fast. Ready, 1, slow. Slow as you can, even slower. Very good. And 2. And last one, nice and confident. Ready, go. Kia. Excellent. Switch feet. Kia. Same thing. Ready, 1, slow. Slow, 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 slow. Good balance. Good. 2. And super speed. Ready, go. Yeah. Excellent. Now we're going to put it into a combo. So we'll switch feet back to our guarding stance. We're going to do a back fist, step up side kick, turn back kick. The key here is in the transitions. We don't want to back fist, step up side kick. That's going to be no good. The bad guy's not going to be there, right? We want to use our back fist as a way to get close for our side kick. So as I'm refolding my hand, my foot's going to step up. Then I can throw my kick. As I set my kick down, I'm getting it ready for my turn back kick. I'm not going to set it down here. Now I have to turn all the way around. I'm going to set it so it's all set up and ready to go. And back kick. So if I do my setup kicks correctly, my next kick will be even faster. Let's try it. Ready? And 1, back fist, step up, side kick, turn, back kick. Good. Let's try it again. Ready? Nice and slow. We want to make it just like you have. If you go fast, you might make some mistakes, so we're going to take it so slow that you have to do it correctly. Ready, go. Back fist. When you pull it back, step up, side kick. Make sure to set that down foot correctly and back kick. Very good. Switch feet.
Yep.
Same thing. Let's try it again. Ready? And 1, back fist, side kick, and back kick. Good. One more. Ready, go. Back fist, step up, side kick, turn, Back kick. Very good. Excellent job, guys. So that is a preview of one of our combinations that we're going to work on in our next block. So you got a head start. Next up is our form. Now, our last form that we did is a little bit different. This one is Chun-Ji. Okay, Chun-Ji. Now, this form actually starts the same way that Ki Cho starts. The first 2 moves are the same, and actually the first 6 moves are the same. So you actually already know some Chun-Ji. Congratulations. Here's what's going to happen though, is we're going to make sure it's looking super sharp so that when you go through it, you'll have like black belt levels of detail. Okay, because there's a difference between down block and down block. Okay, so let's make sure we're getting all the details, and like I said, you'll be a step ahead of everyone else in your class. So let's see our Chumbi stance. I'm going to show you the details first, and then we're going to turn around and I want you guys to do them with us. So we're going to fold our hands. Very important, this hand is towards the middle. This hand is making a fist right up here by your shoulder. Then we're going to find our target with our eyes. So I find my target. My leg is going to step out into a front stance. I don't want my feet in the same line, right? I want to be standing on railroad tracks, all toes facing the same direction. So we're here. I'm going to step out. Freeze, check your toes. They're all pointing the same direction. Front knee is going to bend. Back leg is straight. And we're going to strike or block with our hands. One goes down, the other one comes back to your hips, shoulders up, head up, good posture. Let's try it again. We'll go a medium speed here. So we're going to aim, fold, step, look, block. One more time. Let's go just a little bit faster. So hands, head, and go. Down. From here, we Kia, because that's our first step. So Kia. Now, second step. You already know, punch, right? Let's make sure it's the best punch you've ever done in your whole life. Aim at your target. We're going to C-step in. We don't want to just step. This foot is going to C-step in, so it comes in and out. Good stance. Make sure everything's looking sharp. And these hands have to switch like it's the strongest punch of all time. Excellent. Try it one more time, and then we'll do it turned the other way so you guys can follow along with us. So we're going to fold those hands. Find your target. And 1. Kia. Good. Aim. C-step. Punch. Excellent. Let's try it the other way. So now you guys can follow along with us once you have kind of all the details down. So fold those hands. Find your target with your eyes. We're going to step out. Remember, front stance, toes facing the same direction. Down block. And Kia. From here, we're going to aim. C-step again. In and out. Strike. And I try and make my step land with my strike. So I will go Kia, and that'll look a little bit sharper than going. If that makes sense. Let's try it one more time. We're going to do it on count. We're going to do the best we can. So hold those hands. Find your target. Ready? And 1. Kia. Good. Think about what's next. Hold that hand. Ready? 2. Nice. Very good. As you know, it's going to be the same steps from there. So we'll turn, we'll down block punch this way. Okay, so if you practice, you're gonna get extra good, extra fast, and you can practice other portions of your martial arts. Spend a little bit more time on those. Okay, so let me see Chumi stand. Hands, feet together, and bow.
All right, guys, as we finish up our talk on confidence, this is our last day talking confidence. I need to quiz you, make sure you know everything there is to know about confidence. And if you don't, that's okay. We're here to teach you, okay? So as we continue talking about confidence, question 1, just want to see what your thoughts are here, right? Again, you can tell us, maybe talk to mom and dad about it, right? Get some ideas from them, let them hear your thoughts. What does it mean to be confident? Oh, man, what does it mean to be confident? To be a confident person? What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Ross? What does it mean to be confident?
I think confident means that you believe in yourself. So if you're not very confident, you think, I can't do that, I'm not very good, I shouldn't try. But if you are confident and you believe in your ability to do things, maybe you don't know how to do it, but you're confident that you can figure it out or you can learn how. So you might try more things, you might be more confident in sports or at school or at home or different activities with your friends, be more confident.
Fantastic, yeah. I think it's really important to have that mindset of being confident. Question 2, if something is difficult, we should never say, ooh, man, this is something I get to expand on in class a lot. I hear this quite a bit. People say, I can't do it. And that is something that's going to kill our confidence, right? Kind of like Mr. Alf saying, when you're confident, you believe in yourself. So if you say things like, I can't do it, that shows a lack of confidence, right? So instead of saying, I can't do it, what I encourage my students, what I would encourage you to say is, I'll try, right? So let's just take sword practice. For example, you're spinning your sword, trying to move where you have to throw it and catch it, and you throw it and you miss it, right? Instead of going, oh, I can't do it, and just stopping, right? You have to keep trying, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you might try it 10 times and you still miss it. Now, does that mean you can't do it? It doesn't mean you can't, right? It means that you didn't do it those 10 times, but if you try an 11th time, you might catch it, right? It might take 100 tries, but I promise you, you can do it as long as you try. So instead of saying, I can't do it, I want you to say, I'll try in difficult situations, right? And I would challenge you to listen for other people that say, I can't do it, right? And when they say that, you tell them, you can do it, just keep trying, right? Let's try it, help them out, right? This would be a fantastic way to use that. Never say, I can't do it, say, I'll try, okay? Question 3, is it okay to be afraid? Is it okay to be afraid? Mr. Ross, what do you think?
I think so. I think being afraid is kind of a normal thing, but being afraid and you can be confident and afraid. So if there's something that I'm kind of maybe a little bit scared of, but I know it's a good thing for me to do, like maybe my friend is being mean to me and I'm kind of afraid to talk to him about it. If I just let that keep happening, that's no good. So I can be confident, even though I'm afraid, I can still be confident and go talk to my friend and kind of sort out the situation. So being afraid is normal. I think everybody's afraid, even adults. And we just have to try anyway and believe that we can do it anyway.
Yeah, fantastic. I think our goal as we work towards black belt is not to never be afraid, but to, when we feel that fear, to overcome it, right? To continue trying and never give up, right? Even if we're scared, we overcome it. Not that we're never scared, we just know how to overcome that fear because we worked on that black belt confidence. All right, final question, guys. Last one, best one. How do we build up other people's confidence? Not just our own, right? We practice things, we get better, we try. How do we build up other people's confidence? It's important that as we work towards being a black belt, not just in punching and kicking, but also a black belt with our attitude and our confidence and our responsibility, right? Being a black belt in confidence is not just keeping all that confidence for myself, but helping other people become more confident, right? Let's give that black belt confidence to other people. Even if they don't train martial arts with you, you can still teach them or help them become more confident. Let's say you have a little brother or a little sister and they're having a hard time with something. Instead of saying, haha, you can't do it, or saying, oh, you can't do it, you're too small, maybe you help them, right? So the easiest way to build up someone's confidence is to show them how to do something, right? Be an example for them, right? And remind them that they can do it as long as they try. We talked about that earlier, right? Pour that lesson into them that you can do it, encouraging words. When they do something even close to right, tell them good job, give them a knuckle bump, right? And continue to reinforce that. So maybe you have one friend that has a hard time with something, or maybe they're having a bad day, right? Be that person that pours kind words into their life, right? Say something nice to them. Tell them they can do it. Pat them on the back. Be polite. You're going to help build their confidence, right? And that'll make you not just a good friend, but also a good leader as you guys continue to grow up. All right? So build your confidence and help build other people's confidence. It's okay to be afraid, but let's not give into that fear. Let's overcome that fear, okay? As you guys go out today, I want you to remember to be yourself, do your best, and be confident. Let's go. For today's sparring drill, we're going to specifically discuss lunging kicks. Lunging kicks are one of my favorite ways to do a kick. We'll talk about how we can use kicks defensively. We'll talk about how we can use them offensively. And then we'll add a little bit of extra bonus offense in there as well. Okay, so starting off, we're going to be doing a front leg side kick. So let me see, hands up, 1 foot back. So with our lunging kicks, we're going to be using our front leg to kick. So from here, we lift that leg up, right? Now I can just kick this out directly. That's a very defensive way to throw that kick. So let's practice that up first. We're just going to lift the leg. We're going to kick it out. Loud key on. Front leg, side kick. Don't move this foot. Let's try. Ready? 1, key up. Good. Hands are still up. Move. This foot's not moving. 2, key up. And 3, key up. Good. Now let's add the lunge. Now we still don't want this foot to move. One of the most common mistakes I see when we lunge is people will let this foot slide up to this one as they pick it up, and we don't want that. That's a little bit different, and it gives away our kick, right? If someone sees me, if you see me start to move this foot, you know I'm coming forward, so you're gonna get back, you're ready to block. We're gonna be as secretive as we can with this lunging kick, because with point sparring, I have to be the first one to get that point. So again, this foot doesn't move, I just lift, we're gonna hop or lunge in, and then throw that side kick. So let's try that nice and slow as a team. Let me see, hands up, lift the foot, give a little hop, and then side kick. Yeah, there you go. Let's try that 2 more times. We'll do it on count with kias. Ready? 1. Kia. Good, reset, 1 more. And 2. Kia. Good, so let's look at how we can use those with a partner, and then I've got a little bonus move we'll tag on at the end, okay? So first, the defensive side kick, just lifting and kicking. If Mr. Alex and I are here, if he comes in with a hand, right, when this hand comes up to punch, we are gonna lift this foot up. If you don't mind doing nice and slow for me, sir, we're gonna lift this foot up, we're gonna use that kick to stop him. So 2 things are happening. Number 1, my leg is longer than his arm, so there's no way he's gonna be able to reach me if my foot is there. 2, my head is actually moving away as my foot goes forward. So we're dodging and attacking at the same time. A little bit of defense and offense here. So what we're gonna do to drill this, Mr. Alex can give me a nice slow punch. As he does, I'm gonna use my front leg side kick. Remember, this foot's not moving at all. I already have my weight back. I'm in a defensive stance here, so I can lift and kick. So if you guys have someone at home that can reach for your head, perfect. As they do, you're gonna lift up, reach up, and touch them on the side with control. If you don't have someone, as Mr. Alex reaches for me, I just want you to use that as your indicator to throw your front leg side kick. All right, nice and slow, here we go. Yeah. 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 And break. Very good. So that's how we can defensively use those front leg kicks. Now we're gonna introduce the lunge we talked about earlier. If I'm a little further away from Mr. Alex, he can't punch me, but I also can't front leg kick him. So we're gonna lunge in, okay? So again, I lift this front leg without moving this. If I step up, Mr. Alex sees that, he might step back, he might be ready to block right. So I'm just gonna lift this foot, lift, we're gonna hop in, and then we're gonna throw that side kick. So cooperatively today, Mr. Alex is gonna just stand there, right? I'm gonna reach in, I'm gonna kick. So not only am I practicing my lunge, but I'm also practicing my control. Because he's letting me kick him, I have to be able to just reach out and touch without hurting my partner, which is really, really important for training. So with me here, let me see, hands up, lift, lunge, kick with control. Nice. You guys can just kick in the air if your sister doesn't want you kicking at her. Ready, 2. Yeah. 1 more, ready, and 3. Yeah. Awesome, so I have 2 bonus details for you. Okay, 2 of them, I think you can handle it. We're gonna focus on a bit more of a sneaky lunge, and if you are incredible at balance, we're gonna add in a second kick without setting the foot down. So let's start with the sneaky ninja move here, right? The problem that we see is if I go like this, Mr. Alex also knows I'm gonna kick him, right? So I can't lift my foot, then lunge and kick. We are going to have to lunge as we lift, or lift as we lunge. So the idea is my foot doesn't come off the ground before I lunge. It's as I lunge, the foot comes up at the same time, right? So I'm here, as I'm lunging forward, this foot picks up simultaneously at the same time. I lift and lunge. So that chamber's coming up as I move forward. 1 more time. It's as I'm lunging, that foot comes up. There's no time. As soon as I'm lunging forward, they look down at the kick, it's already hitting them in the side, right? So that's your first bonus detail. That's how we're gonna make this kick super sneaky. The other thing I wanna add, last one, I promise, we're going to side kick, roundhouse. So I'm gonna side kick to the body, I'm gonna bring that foot back, I'm gonna roundhouse high. So even if they do block that first one, we're gonna get them with the second one. Let me show you what it looks like, and then we'll practice as a team, okay? So my foot is down, I don't lift and then hop. I hop in as I lift. Side kick, roundhouse. So I'm gonna go a little faster, I'm gonna count them off. I want you guys to try it with me. You're going to side kick, roundhouse. Keep your balance. If you need to just do the side kick, that's fine. This is one of our more advanced techniques, all right? Let's try it, ready? And 1. Good, reset. 2. Yeah. one more. Let's give a kia on there. Ready? 3. Yeah. Woo, man. If you guys get good at that one, I guarantee you'll get someone at least once, right? I can get someone with this technique once every time. Then they go, wait a second, I know what he's gonna do. I might not get him the second time. This is an incredible sparring technique, so I want you to practice the lunging, the balance, and maybe even 2 kicks in the same lunge. I think you can handle it, all right? Let me see Chumbi, hands by your side, and bow.